Wagwan guys, what's going on? I hope you're doing well. I could play myself. Oh my goodness. Oh dude, I've been watching nothing but Amazon video. Oh my goodness, man. It is beyond hilarious. Some of the things that take place in this video I'm going to be reacting to, and it's not funny at all. This one's not funny, but I've watched other ones and the other ones are kind of funny. But in this video, it was a woman who was delivering packages, and I believe it was two residents that end up coming out, and they were basically stopping her to deliver the packages. Now, on the package, it had the address where it wanted to be delivered to. But one of the residents she was met by basically said, hey, look, all packages go to the front desk. You know, we had thieves here, and basically was calling her a thief and was not trying to let her deliver the package, right? To the point of like becoming physical. That's it. See, that's the issue. You know what I'm saying? That's the issue. Someone's being physical, and like it's you're the one being physical because this person's not doing what you said to do. So like that merits you physically having to assault this person. And like, you know, we're not even talking about you verbally, the verbal assault. We're just talking about the physical. Now you're physically trying to stop this person. That's the wrongdoing. You know what I'm saying? And then you have, you know, a candid shot of both of those residents there, right? They're there, and it's just ridiculous. You know, it's like, what mindset do you have to have? Do you have to get yourself into? Like, it's belligerent. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if you guys, certain people know what I'm talking about. A lot of people know what I'm talking about, you know. If you've ever been in an environment where like things could not flow smoothly, just could not. And it's individuals that are like that. Like, okay, it was this one incident where this man was upset at a delivery driver for coming into his residence. He, not the apartment owner, the condo owner, manager, none of that. This is just a resident that's like just happens to be there, you know, at the residence, you know, during business hours, of course, right? During the week, and is like a bandit basically at the door, and is like, you're not coming in unless you have a mask on, and physically throws this delivery driver, Amazon driver, out of the door, like out of the residence, through the door or whatever, and then like closes it, shuts it. If the Amazon driver would have like fell down and bumped his head or something like that, that would have been it right there. But the Amazon dude gets a mask, comes back, and then assaults the dude. So that's the, you know, that's where that comes in at. So it's just knowing when when to know when you're assaulted, when to know when you're hurt. Some people don't understand that. Know when a wrongdoing has been done to you. Some people can't take that L. That's an exact example of people not being able to take that L. Because when you think about it, that was really a win for you. You know what I'm saying? But he couldn't take that. He got a mask, came back, then assaulted the dude. Ridiculous. It was another incident. These Amazon guys, drivers, they have it pretty bad. But this guy goes to deliver a package, and then like he hears something like he hears a and he says, he turns around he said it looked like it was like something a part of the coyote or wolf family, right? So he just turns around and he starts running. And then he says the dog just like, his teeth entered him, right? Entered like his skin, basically bit him. Dude, this dog took a chunk out of this guy. His whole calf was missing. Right? And then the dog had done that again. And it's really a setup. When you think, like, listen, it was another incident. Let me tell you this. This is another incident that happened. And the dude was mauled, like in his face. His face was mauled. Okay? And he had to go to the hospital. Just like this other guy went to the hospital. Okay? And this is my thing, okay? And this goes back to the initial story. You guys are at a residence or whatever, right? Okay. In these other in the dog incidents, it was a house. But in that the one I'm making this reaction to, they were dog owners as well when you think about it, because they had a dog out there, right? Okay. Anywho, it's a setup when you really think about it, because you ordered the package. And if you're at a residence, like apartment complex or some type of township where you're not the only resident, it's gonna be an abundance of packaging going on. Okay? People get mail. But exclusively, if you're the only resident, you're the homeowner and it's your home, you're getting a package. That's your negligence. So you want me to sit up and believe, like, man, dude, people have it easy. Some people have it. You can believe what you want to believe, dude. Some people have it easy. They're not hitting all the speed bumps and potholes that you're hitting, bro. I'm gonna just be real with you. That is in this Amazon driver was he was at a loss of words, because yes, the dog had ended up getting put down because the dog, like, he didn't want to stop. You know what I'm saying? And it's other, like, more sad, serious stories, but the dog didn't want to stop. Somehow they got him to quit, right? He's in the hospital giving this interview, right? So they put the dog to sleep or whatever, right? And the owner, nothing happened to him. Nothing happens to him. But the owner is complicit in this. It's his dog. He ordered the package, and, like, he doesn't tie his dog up. It's his property, but he doesn't tie his dog up. And, like, what happens if, you know what I'm saying? So, like, what they got to do is, you know, a lot of times packages are not good. People, that's why they ordered it. They want their package. So somebody's going to be unhappy if they don't get the package. Somebody's going to be unhappy if they're not making all of the deliveries. Somebody's going to be unhappy. Okay. And this guy makes his delivery, and guess what? He gets attacked by a dog that's not chained up. When the guy knew darn well he ordered the package. He didn't forget that he ordered the package. He didn't forget that he had a dog. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, some people, the point I'm just trying to make here is, like, it's sad because things like that can happen. Things like that happen, and it's no recompense. You know what I'm saying? It's no recompense for that. It's no recoil for that. It's like, okay, that happened. It's like a crime has been, a wrongdoing, a crime has happened, and no one's looking for the suspect. It is ludicrous to me. It is ludicrous to me. Where in retrospect, you look at cases where this guy's innocent. This guy is not even, some people will say wrong place, wrong time. That is That is how far they will justify the wrongdoing. People go out of their way to justify a wrongdoing. People go, it's leaps and bounds being taken to justify something that was done wrong to you. That's a wrongdoing. It wasn't supposed to happen to you, but it happened. And so now people are going to make sense of this thing. People would rather do that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you're innocent. Oh, you were moving so fast. You're doing this. We're going to shoot you while you're in handcuffs. You're not even supposed to be in handcuffs. You're in handcuffs. We're going to shoot you because you're in handcuffs. We're just going to, we're going to run you through that way. And yeah, man, that's kind of what happened. Forget what you saw on video. I'm telling you what really happened. I was there. I was in fear for my life. So yeah. And that's kind of what happens a lot. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. You feel me? And I want to make that analogy. I want to draw those examples to make this conclusion that a lot of times what happens is, people are not hitting the potholes and people are not running into the speed traps that you're running into. They're not doing it. A lot of times people look at, a lot of these guys and it's one of the hey, it's like the good old boys. You know what I'm saying? When you're in, you're in. And it's just what it is. People look at a situation and I understand it, but it's some bad guys out there. You know what I'm saying? It's some bad people out there. And it just amazes me how these guys just continue to slide under the radar. It amazes me, man. I had some video clips in there too where it's just and it was one incident where this lady was she was assaulting, this is going to be it right here because it's just so much, man. She was literally assaulting this lady. She was standing over her in this domineering stance, literally barking at her. You can see her barking at her, basically. Jabbering her mouth, shaking her head, hunched over. You know what I'm saying? Making this condescending, movement. Berating this person, right? Inside of her personal space. The only thing this lady did wrong, and this was the Amazon driver who attacked the lady. She was 65 years old, but she looked like she could have been 45. You know what I'm saying? Ended up breaking this lady's nose. But the only thing she did wrong was wait till the lady turned around. That was the only thing she did wrong. If she would have punched her while she was standing over her like that, she'd probably been vindicated because she could have said, not could have said, this lady was literally attacking her, asking her for her package, even though it's wrong, but that's what it was. And she just she jumps off and she just she went crazy on her. Not to say that's the right thing to do, but people are human beings. You know what I'm saying? When you continuously see this behavior be perpetuated, and it's people are always giving way to this behavior, and everything, subpar to it is below standards. It's very sad at the end of the day. And I saw it. But it's just like this. It was the one situation where this guy was known to carry weapons, carry guns, and then try to instigate some type of drama or some type of beef with somebody. That's what this dude did. Basically what happened was, it was a lady I'm not too sure exactly what happened, but it was a lady in the store. This man is being belligerent to this lady. Lady goes outside and tells her husband. Husband goes to defense. He's protecting this lady. right? His family. So like he pushes the man. Man falls down. The dude goes to kind of turn away from him, you know, from the guy he just pushed, and then the dude like shoots him. He's on the ground, pulls out, he shoots him. He almost kind of started reaching for it. Like once he hit the ground, he started reaching for it, right? But the dude was already turning around. He was in motion already. Shot the dude. Ends up, hey, you know what? They found him not guilty, even though his back's turned from him. Right? So, just little bitty things like that. I mean, you know, hey, it is what it is. But, long story short, you know, you see some unjust things happening. And, like, so far, I think the last update I seen was maybe 2 days ago. And they still said that apartment complex, they've been in talks with the apartment complex, but they still haven't released any information on these two residents. But you know, like what like, you know what I'm saying, you can be assaulted because you're not listening to somebody who's not even staffed at the residence. They don't own the property, but they're going to tell you what to do, and they're going to put hands on you. This is the world we live in. Is what laws, you know, exactly. There's what are the use of laws when you could just, like, you know, break them and say, hey, you know what, we're going to respect this part of the law, and then we're not going to uphold it, like when, you know, when it happens to you, because, you know, we don't respect you, and we don't we're not going to, you know, we're just not going to do that here. So that's what I got for you guys, man. Peace, dude. I am out.